Listen up, you weaklings. Top G here, Andrew Tate, and I'm about to slap you awake with a truth bomb that'll shatter your excuses. Picture this, you're crushing it in the gym, beast mode activated, veins popping like a Ferrari engine. Then, one day, you skip a set, just one lazy rep missed. Hook, that one mistake, a slip. It's a sniper shot straight to your soul, turning warriors into couch potatoes overnight. You think it's nothing. Wrong. That single crack in your armor lets laziness flood in like a dam bursting, and suddenly you're scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m. instead of building your empire. Let me break it down for you snowflakes. Laziness isn't born from big failures. It's bred in the shadows of tiny mistakes you ignore. You hit snooze once. Boom, your morning routine dies. You skip one cold shower. Your discipline melts faster than ice cream in hell. Hook, one mistake is the gateway drug to mediocrity, and top G's don't do drugs. We conquer them. I see it every day. Broke betas who started with just one cheat day and ended up fat broke and begging for scraps. Me. I never let one mistake slide. I fledged from the matrix by smashing every tiny error before it chained me down. You want Lambos and freedom. Hunt those mistakes like a lion on the savannah. No mercy. Discipline isn't a feeling. It's a fortress you build brick by brick, and one lazy brick pulls the whole thing down. Hook, imagine your dream life, one skipped workout away from crumbling into a pathetic pile of what-ifs. Elite men like me don't negotiate with weakness. You make a mistake, own it, crush it, and level up twice as hard. Skip the gym. Do 2 sessions tomorrow. Procrastinate on that business call. Make 3. Turn that mistake into fuel or watch it bury you alive. The world doesn't reward victims. It crowns kings who refuse to rot. Because I'm about to drill this into your skull like a diamond cutter through concrete. You think that first slip is harmless. That one missed rep in the gym, that single snooze button smash, that tiny, I'll do it tomorrow, whisper in your ear. Dead wrong. It's not a slip. It's a goddamn sniper shot precision targeted right at the heart of your discipline, your drive, your entire empire building soul. Imagine you're a warrior charging into battle, shield up, sword gleaming, unstoppable. Then one arrow slips past your guard. You ignore it, shrug it off as just a scratch. Hours later, you're bleeding out in the dirt, dreams dying with you. That's your life right now if you let that first mistake fester. I've seen it 1,000 times. Men who started strong, beasts in the making, derailed by one overlooked crack. Me. I hunt those bastards down before they can even draw blood. Picture the scene. Dawn cracks. You're supposed to be up at 5 a.m., cold shower hitting like ice bullets, forging steel in your veins. But your phone buzzes, 5 more minutes, and you cave. That first slip isn't 5 minutes. It's the gateway cracking open, inviting laziness to storm your castle. Suddenly, the gym session vanishes, replaced by coffee and Netflix. By noon, your to-do list is a graveyard, and that multi-million hustle, buried under excuses. Why? Because the human mind is a sneaky predator. It tests you with that initial jab, waits for your flinch, then unleashes the full assault. Science backs it. Psychologists call it the what the hell effect. One cheat and your brain screams, fuck it, go all in on junk. But top just don't play science. We rewrite the rules. I built my Bugatti life by treating every micro failure like enemy fire. Spot it, neutralize it, counterattack harder. Let me paint you a vivid battlefield. You're negotiating that deal, the one that catapults you to private jets and freedom. Prep was flawless, but midway, doubt creeps in. One hesitant word, one pause too long, sniper shot landed. The client smells blood, walks away, and your bank account starves. Or in the boardroom of your mind, dating that high-value woman, but you text back late once. Boom, her respect evaporates. Your friend zoned into oblivion. These aren't hypotheticals. They're the trenches where 99% of men die whispering, oh, it was just once. Not me. I fled the matrix by becoming a mistake exterminator. Every dawn, I scanned my empire slept in. Burpees till I puke. Skipped reading. Devoured 2 books. That sniper never gets a second shot because I move like lightning, eyes locked on perfection. Now amp it up. Think bigger. You're launching that YouTube channel, motivational fire in your veins, ready to wake millions. First video fire script, but you hit upload without thumbnails. One slip. Views tank, algorithm buries you momentum, shot dead. Laziness whispers next time, but next time never comes. I've coached beasts who lost fortunes this way. One delayed email, one unmade bed, one ignored workout, and poof, back to wage slavery. The hook that grabs your throat, your future self is watching, screaming from the top of the mountain you were meant to climb. Will you let a sniper rob him blind? Hell no, train your eyes to laser. Focus on that first anomaly. Feel the twinge of weakness. Pounce. Drop everything. Fix it on the spot. 10 push-ups for every doubt. Call that contact now. Chug that water. Lace those sneakers. Engage deeper. Recall your last fall. That diet you crushed for weeks, then one burger. Sniper hit. Now you're 20 pounds heavier. Confidence shattered. Or the business idea burning hot, but one busy day, procrastination, gone forever. These stories aren't tragedies, they're your war diary. Learn from them. Build the habit morning ritual. List your sniper risks. Phone off, environment rigged for win. I do it daily. My matrix escape was forged in this fire. You want the Lambos? The legacy, the women lining up, become the hunter. That first slip approaches like a shadow. Don't blink. Spot it from miles away, charge, and rip its throat out. Feel the rush. That's power surging, discipline locking in unbreakable. Your competition sleeps, you evolve. One slip spotted, neutralized. Now you're untouchable, stacking wins like a god. Push further into the grind, visualize the chain reaction. First slip, unchecked births a dozen more. Gym misleads to Netflix binge, binge to late night to fried brain. Fried brain to zero output. Empire collapses. But flip it, hunt that slip, and you trigger the opposite momentum avalanche. One extra rep snowballs to PRs, PRs to ripped physique, physique to unbreakable confidence, confidence to closed deals. That's the top G path. I've lived it, fled poverty, built fleets of supercars by obsessing over the infinitesimal. You, start now. Audit this second. What's your sniper lining up? Move, crush it, and watch laziness flee in terror. This isn't advice, it's your lifeline. Grab it or bleed out in irrelevance. Warriors don't slip, they slaughter. Brothers, let's rip the veil off this brutal reality. Laziness doesn't erupt from volcanic explosions of failure. No, it creeps in slyly, snowballing from those tiny, ignored mistakes like a whisper turning into an avalanche that buries your potential alive. You skip one push-up set thinking it's isolated. Wrong. That seed plants roots overnight, sprouting into skipped workouts, then entire weeks of sloth, until your physique sags like a deflated balloon and your dreams choke under the weight. I've witnessed empires crumble this way, men with fire in their eyes, reduced to scrolling zombies because they dismissed the first flake of snow. Picture it rolling down the mountain. Innocent at first, a soft pat on your back saying, relax, then gaining speed, momentum, crushing everything in its path. Your hustle, flattened, your bank account, frozen solid. That's the mediocrity machine at work, and top jaws dismantle it before the first tumble begins. Dive into the mechanics. Your brain is wired for efficiency, not excellence. Psychologists term it habit loops, cue, routine, reward, but flip it for laziness. The cue is that first cheat meal after a clean streak. Routine becomes one more bite. Reward is fleeting dopamine that hooks you deeper. By day 3, you're raiding the fridge at midnight, gut bloating, energy tanking, productivity vaporized. I escape the matrix by mapping these cascades religiously. One late night out. Next day, foggy head skips the cold call miss delays the deal delay starves the revenue stream. Snowball now the size of a house, flattening your freedom. Real talk, coached a guy last year, sharp kid, launched a dropshipping gig. First mistake, ignored one supplier email. Cascade stock shortages, bad reviews, algorithm demotion, channel dead in weeks. Broke again, begging for scraps. You see the pattern. Tiny neglect breeds monster regret. Amp the imagery. Envision your life as a pristine mountain peak, you the climber summiting to glory. First sleep, loose foothold ignored. Snow gathers, tumbles, triggers a roar that sweeps you into the abyss. Gym rats know it. One rest day stretches to a month. Muscles atrophy, mirror screaming failure. Entrepreneurs feel it sharper. One unoptimized video thumbnail, views plummet, subs stall, motivation evaporates into maybe next month. Suddenly, you're not creating motivational fire, you're consuming it passively, a spectator in your own downfall. The engagement pull, feel that knot in your gut. That's your inner beast roaring against the slide. Harness it. I do. Daily journal, log the spark, predict the snowball, preempt the berry. Turn my first failed casino night into a vigilance vow, no more unchecked drifts. Push the stakes higher, relationships shatter in these cascades too. Flirt back late once. She senses weakness, pulls away, you're alone, swiping right into oblivion. Career climbs halt, one report skimps snowballs to reputation rot, promotions pass you by, you're forever mid-level mediocrity. These aren't fairy tales, they're the trenches of 99% of men's lives. But flip the script, recognize the role, plant your ice axe, halt the momentum. Extra rep after the skip. Snowball reverses into an uphill surge. I built Bugatti fleets this way. Every micro drift caught, redirected into velocity. You want that? Train the eye. Morning scan. Email backlog clear double time. Workout lag. Extend the session. Feel the power shift. Laziness starves. Your empire swells. Engage your senses now. Hear the snowballs rumble growing. Taste the regret of buried goals. See the whiteout erasing your path. That's the hook yanking you back. Your future king self demands action. Audit ruthlessly. What's gathering speed in your world? That unanswered DM, procrastinated script, crush it before the roar. Science of momentum favors the vigilant. Newton's first law, objects in motion stay there unless acted upon. Be the force. I've lived the avalanche escape from streets to supercars by starving the roll at inception. Your turn flying. Spot the seed, scorch it, watch barren ground bloom victories. No more whispers turning roars. Command the mountain or get buried. This awareness is your shovel. Dig out now, stack the wins, become unstoppable. Warriors don't tumble, they trigger rock slides on weakness itself. Gentlemen, grasp this ironclad truth. Discipline isn't some fluffy emotion that waxes and wanes with your mood. It's an impenetrable fortress you construct brick by meticulous brick. And letting even one lazy compromise slip through is like handing the enemy the dynamite to blow your entire empire to rubble. You wake up committed, stacking habits like a master mason. Dawn patrols iron reps, deal closing calls. But then comes the temptation. One extra hour of sleep, one skip page in your strategy book, and crack that single porous brick invites the siege. Laxity floods in, eroding foundations overnight, leaving you exposed, vulnerable, a shadow of the titan you were built to be. I've forged my unbreakable life this way, treating every potential breach as a declaration of war. No negotiations, no truces. Discipline demands total dominion or it crumbles into chaos. Unpack the architecture. Picture your day as towering battlements. Morning routine, the gatehouse, cold shower blasting away weakness, journal locking in objectives. One lazy override, too tired today, and the portcullis jams half open. By midday, intruders start distractions, doubts pour through, routine shatters, output evaporates. Psychologically, it's the Zygarnik effect reversed. Unfinished tasks haunt you, but unchecked slips amplify into full abandonment. I coach elite performers who lost millions this way. One unmade bed snowballs to cluttered desk, cluttered mind, stalled launches. Fortress, nah, it's a pile of excuses now. Me, I inspect every layer daily. Brick feels off. Rip it out. Replace with granite. Double the workout, triple the outreach. Turn breach into bulwark. Visualize the drama you're scaling corporate heights or scripting viral fire, fortress gleaming. Adversary L's procrastination probes. One delayed email you negotiate, tomorrow's fine. Boom, walls breach, emails pile, deadlines avalanche, reputation sieges from all sides. Relationships mirror it, one flirty text ignored. Trust fractures, intimacy fortifies against you. The visceral tug hits here. Feel the tremor in your core as vulnerability creeps. That's your warrior instinct rebelling, demanding lockdown. Harness it ruthlessly. I've escaped wage cages by this creed post-failure. I double fortifications. Lost a fight, train twice the rounds. Deal flops, pitch triple the prospects. Poison transmutes to power, weakness to weapon. Elevate the blueprint elite fortresses, feature moats of preemption. Rig environments, phone silenced, gym bag prepped, workspace Spartan. Spot a softening brick. Immediate counterstrike, 10 burpees per doubt. Gratitude list per gripe. This isn't theory, it's battle tested. Mentored a brother from rags, first business slip nearly toppled him, but we rebuilt. Zero tolerance, output exploded tenfold. His fortress now yields 7 figures. Yours can too. Engage the blueprint now, scan your ramparts. Fatigue whispering, fuel with black coffee, charge forward. The hook seizes you. Imagine rival climbers mocking your ruins while you summit solo. Refuse it. Own the breach, fully admit, analyze, overcompensate. One slip spotted becomes symphony of strength. Deepen the siege mentality, unchecked bricks, invite hordes. Netflix siege's time, junk siege's body, fear siege's mind. Cascade inevitable unless you man the walls. Newton's fortress physics, inertia favors collapse without vigilant force. I embody it, from street scraps to supercar fleets, every rebuild stronger. Your life blueprint awaits, audit hourly, fortify relentlessly. That morning grog, power through with purpose blasts. Afternoon dip, ignite with victor recalls. Feel momentum shift. Laziness starves at the gates. Your realm expands invincible. No parley with frailty. Evict it violently. This mastery crafts legends. Yours starts with unyielding brickwork. Warriors fortify or perish. Choose supremacy, stack eternal. Elite men internalize this razor-edged reality. We don't slip into the abyss of mediocrity like the betas who litter the landscape. No, we stand as sentinels over our domains, auditing life with surgical precision to excise any mistake chaining us to the ordinary. Picture the average drone sharp spark at dawn, but one unreturned call, one skimped workout, and the chains clank tighter. Views dwindle, deals evaporate, physique softens into irrelevance. They whine bad luck, blind to the self, forge shackles. Not us. I audit my empire hourly. A predator scanning for prey because elite status demands vigilance. What's your chain today? That ignored DM rusting your network, that half-assed thumbnail throttling your channel. Spot it, snap it, or remain enslaved. Dissect the beta downfall. They start with promise, scripting fire or pitching ventures, but first mistake unchecked morphs into habit. One late video upload. Algorithm punishes, subs ghost, fire fades to flicker. Broke betas I've seen launch strong, one supplier flub ignored, stock vanishes, reviews poison the well, business bankrupt. Begging scraps while I stack supercars. The audit ritual saved me. Morning debrief, slept subpar, log Y, penalty lapse, outreach lagged, triple targets. This forensic eye turns chains to launch pads. Engage it, feel the phantom weight on your wrists. That's your cue. Inventory now, liberate instantly. Amplify the contrast. Betas cheat once on diet, balloon 30 pounds, confidence corroded, opportunities orbit others. Elite, we dissect post-slip, a skipped reads. Why distraction? Environment fix, books bedside. I coached a prodigy from couch to 7 figures this way. One procrastination chain snapped via daily audits, revenue rocketed. Your chain might be subtler. Relationship neglect, one unanswered text, bond phrase, high-value connections flee. Or creative drought, one unpolished script shelved, channel stagnates. The grip tightens here, sense the drag slowing your ascent. Precision audit severs it. Log it raw, time wasted. Trigger, countermeasure. Brutal honesty forges freedom. Elevate to mastery. True elites preempt chains with systems. Weekly deep dive metrics tracked. Workouts hit 100%. Emails zeroed, affirmative. Deviance detected, root, cause surgery. I escaped matrix drudgery, auditing escapees. First hustle flop revealed chain, scattered focus. Centralized war room, no distractions. Fleets followed. Yours demands same. Today's chain, procrastinated thumbnail. Whip it perfect, oughta be test, views explode. Feel the liberation rush. That's unchained power surging. Betas drift into broke obscurity. We audit to ascension. Deep in the hunt, chains hide in shadows, fear masquerading as busyness. One dodged, cold call chaining revenue. Snap it, dial triple. Physique chain, one gym, no show. Double session, veins explode. Legacy chain, one motivational draft abandoned. Polish upload, impact millions. Science of chains, neuroplasticity rewires via repetition. But audit interrupts the loop. I live it. Daily ledger turns street grit to global dominance. Your audit starts, what's clamping your throttle? Name it, audit it, annihilate. The pull intensifies, envision rivals lapped while you break free. Precision cut steel, apply to self-shackles. No more beta drift, elite eyes pierce every link. Forge ahead unchained. Stacking supremacy brick by liberated brick. Warriors audit eternally, embrace or erode. Brothers, embrace the alchemical fire of transformation. Mistakes aren't your executioner. They're your merciless teacher, raw or you smelt into pure, unstoppable power, but only if you seize the lesson instead of sulking in the ashes. You bomb that first pitch, gut twisting with failure's sting. Don't curl up. Dissect it like a surgeon, extract the flaw, and launch the next salvo twice as lethal. I've turned cage defeats into championship blueprints, each bruise a blueprint for dominance. That pain pulsing now, it's not punishment, it's premium fuel. Igniting your evolution if you stoke it right. Cry over spilled protein shake. Pathetic. Chug 2, hit PRs, teach your body resilience. Unravel the teaching mechanism. Every error screams specifics. What derailed the deal? Hesitant tone. Drill vocal steel. Script fell flat. A/B test hooks till virality erupts. Psychology confirms. Post-mortem analysis, called deliberate practice, rewires neural highways for mastery. I journaled every flop, escaping poverty, first hustle tanked on poor sourcing, that suppliers triple, fold, profits soared. You skip leg day, quads scream neglect. Next session, overload pain transmutes to pillars of power. Feel that electric charge in adversity. Your cue to alchemize, log the lapse. Blueprint the breakthrough. Paint the forge vivid gym warrior, deadlift fails mid-set. Weak grip chains you, wallow, beta move. Audit grip, strap up, shatter records, teacher upgraded you. Entrepreneurs ad flops, wallet weeps. Dissect copy, audience mismatch. Retarget precision, ROI explodes tenfold. I've mentored Titans, one brother's channel stalled on bland thumbnails. We tore it apart, color psych, contrast hacks. Views detonated your slip today. Procrastinated outreach, analyze why, script icebreakers, close triple deals. The throb intensifies here. Pain is profit, demanding you level up or languish. Scale the smelt and small slips yield giant gains when leveraged. Diet derail, one burger binge. Not defeat, teaches trigger hunger. Prep meals militant, abs etch deeper. Relationship fumble, one curt reply. Decode tone, master empathy. Bonds fortify unbreakable. Elite edge, quantify the lesson. Scale one and dead pain level. Action multiplier, my matrix breakout. Scam scars taught vetting, now investments bulletproof. Yours awaits that ignored email cascade. Lesson, automation systems, time freed for empires. Grip loosens into glide, transformations thrill courses through. Deepen the doctrine, teachers hide in repetition's fire. Repeat the error. Double penalty, 20% extra grind. I live at vocal critique post-speech. Rehearse thrice, delivery diamond cuts. Science of spaced repetition cements it. Mistakes as memory anchors. Coached a creator from zero, script skips taught structure. Now millions inspired. Feel momentum build. That's teaching triumph. Channel it today's teacher. What stalled your script? Dissect. Rewrite fiercer. Upload unstoppable. No more victim verse. Author your ascent. Pain forges phenoms. Wield it or waste it. Warriors extract gold from grit. Mine yours relentlessly. Ascend refined, unbreakable. Gentlemen, etch this vow into your core like a blood oath. On ancient steel, pledge zero tolerance for mistakes today. Transforming from excuse, ridden drifter to relentless force of nature, because mercy for slips is the silent killer of kings. Dawn breaks, stand before the mirror, eyes locked. Declare war on weakness, no snooze betrayals, no half reps, no delayed dials. That first temptation whispers just once. Silence it with action. Drop, push till veins erupt. I've sworn this daily, escaping chains of poverty to command fleets. One lapse audited, crushed, empire expands. Feel the vow's gravity pulling you upright? That's destiny demanding devotion. Craft the covenant precise morning manifesto. List top risks, phone doom scroll. App nuked, workout waiver, bag prep night prior. Verbalize it. I vow supremacy, no mercy. High psychology powers at implementation intentions, bridge intent to ironclad execution. Coach betas to beast one vowed, email zero tolerance, inbox fortress built, deals doubled overnight. Your slip siren today. Thumbnail drag, vow perfection designed till clicks cascade. The vow vibrates deeper. Resolve hardening like forged titanium. Amplify the allegiance, zero tolerance means escalation protocols. Temptation strikes, penalty pyramid, skip set equals bonus circuit. I enforce it mercilessly post jet lag grog, cold plunge plus mileage. Results, unyielding output. Visualize rivals crumbling under their on-offs while your vow vaults you ahead. Channel from zero, subs creator. Vow daily uploads, no edits endless, now viral empire. Yours ignites now, script stall. Vow first draft fury, refine ruthless, launch lethal. Tension coils, vow is venom against vice. Fortify the pledge fortress accountability alloys. War room partner, daily debriefs. Share the swear, zero slips, or I.O. lapse. Science of social commitment triples adherence. My rise, brotherhood vows turn solo grind symbiotic, now global network. Feel unbreakable alloy forming, deploy it. Today's chain, outreach apathy. Vow 50 cold lines, conversions convert. No quarter for quarter measures, full frontal assault. Deepen devotion, vows renew hourly. Midday check drift detected. Reset ritual, recommence rampage. Repetition rituals rewire, neuroplasticity bows to the bound. Mentored mogul zero, tolerance on learning lags, now polymath profiting. The surge swells, vow victorious. Enact. Procrastination phantom, vow blitz. Excuses exile, excellence reigns. Warriors vow eternal, swear supremacy, seize sovereignty. Ascend absolved, absolute. So here's your wake-up call. Brothers vow today, no more one mistake mercy. Audit your life right now. What tiny slip is making you lazy? Fix it or stay a slave. Closing hook, rise like a phoenix or burn in the ashes of your own excuses. Top G out, now go dominate. What the fuck are you waiting for?